What's up vlog? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy George le Garçon. If you're new to the channel, I make fashion and lifestyle content, as well as I think I just said it, fashion and lifestyle content and food content and everything in between. And then in general, just try to have a good vibe and set a good vibe when watching my video. Today's topic is on summer wish list. I know we're still in summer, or have already touched on summer, but summer's here to stay, probably till around September, so you still have a good 2 months or so, two months and a bit to get off some nice warm weather fits. Some of this stuff is summer slash fall, because if I'm honest, I'm more of a fall person myself. Autumn, fall, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's get into wish list, as well as talking about some outfits that I've seen recently that I think have been styled really well and are really cool, and outfits that I think people can take inspo from this summer. But yeah, let's get into it. So if we're talking wish list, I want to start off with the bottom. I always kind of don't start my outfits with my shoes, but when I was younger I used to. Now I kind of do it more on what bit of clothing I want to be making that outfit around rather than the shoes. But the first item I want to talk about is the Maison Margiela loafers. I actually recently picked up a pair of loafers from Duke and Dexter, and that kind of made me think, oh, actually I can style loafers a lot more casually than I previously thought, and can kind of blend them in with my own personal style, which is more streetwear and casual, rather than, I used to think in my head, I used to perceive loafers as very formal. But luckily, thanks to a lot of brands such as Duke and Dexter, and thanks to obviously social media as well, and seeing how other people have styled them, it's also shown me that you can wear them a bit more, like you can wear them how you want to wear them. So definitely I've been eyeing up these tabbies. I've seen a few people on them. I know a few people sit on the fence with them. I'm on the fence with them in terms that I haven't tried them on yet. I do really like the idea of them, but maybe in a size European 45, you know, US 11, it might look a bit goofy with the tabby toe on bigger feet. But in terms of how people style them, how they look, is very clean to me, and I'll be excited to have them, especially because I don't actually see myself buying a lot of smart footwear. So I feel like I'll get the Duke and I've got the Duke and Dexters, and then I'll get the tabbies, and then I'll kind of be done with the smart footwear realm. So I kind of shut that chapter and always have that style like reference, which is so iconic, and just have it in rotation. But I'm also going to put up on screen here how I styled my Duke Dexter loafers. I styled it with some Simply Complicated pants from the brand Simply Complicated, and a Izzy Miyake vest, and I thought it was really clean. It was really casual, but easily put together. And I feel like when you're wearing such nice flowy outfits, it also lets you style stuff and, you know, wear a bit more crazy accessories if you wanted to. I don't tend to go overboard on the accessories, but it's definitely something I'm starting to do. In terms of summer, I feel like for the most part people dress fairly casual. Like with me, like again today it's quite warm, I just like vintage tees, a lot of vintage tees, vests, and then kind of either jeans or some form of shorts. But I always feel like in summer is really the time where you can accessorize, wear crazy hats, wear funky jewelry. And speaking of accessories, that leads me onto today's sponsor, guys. One of my first sponsor videos. I'm so honored and proud to partner up with Pascal, and Pascal is a jewelry brand that creates ethically made lab-grown diamonds. For those that know the history of diamonds, you know that lab-grown diamonds, as opposed to collecting diamonds in other forms, is way more eco-friendly and way more better in terms of the chain production. We don't always know how other diamonds are acquired and how the people mining for them are treated, etc, etc. So they've been kind enough to actually send over a watch to me, which I chose, which is this lovely oval watch, as you can see, with great black leather, 2 lab diamonds in the center, and is a Swiss powered watch. The reason I chose this watch is because it really reminded me of the Cartier type design. Very simple, very clean, very minimalistic, which is what I would say is my style. And also it's like a nice piece for me in terms of something I can wear every day. It's kind of a dress watch, but at the same time you can rotate in with other stuff. So yeah, I really look forward to styling this piece and wearing this piece. I will put some on hand shots on screen as well so that you guys can see how it fits. But yeah, and there will be a discount code below. The link will be in my description, so if you guys see any pieces from Pascal that you would like to acquire, you can use my code and then purchase them. But yeah, thank you and shout out Pascal. It's been really cool working with you guys, and yeah, like I said, the watch is amazing, so thank you guys again. But in the realms of, in talking about watches, vintage watches is something that I've been into for a while now, and now I'm luckily blessed enough and at the age probably where I earn a little bit more money and can start thinking about investing in terms of in the watches that I like. A page that I really like is this guy called Julian Toretto on Instagram, and he has a vintage watch selling page called Auteuil Watches, and they have loads of watches such as Piaget, Cartier, Rolex, Omega. They've got loads, and I really like the way how he presents his watches, the story he tells on his website. It's a really nice read, and I just feel like vintage watches give you a chance to add a bit more character to yourself, and they're a bit more storytelling rather than getting brand new ones. I would love to go in and get a brand new one as well, don't get me wrong. Sometimes they're roughly the same price, so it's up to you which way you gravitate. But I think sometimes vintage watches as well, they allow you to have things that maybe not everyone has, and we all like a bit of exclusivity, don't we? So yeah, I really like that. Another accessory on the wish list is this lovely, I believe it's called the Moon Sack from Seventh Stores. It's just a massive bag. They had a smaller version, which I like the look of anyway, but this one looks even nicer, and it is something that I might pick up. So I'll keep you guys in tune, because I've been umming and ahhing like for about a week now since it come out whether I get it. But I feel like having a bag like that that's so aesthetically pleasing, practical, like functional, it's all the things. It can fit a laptop, it can fit, like, it can be a travel bag for at least like 2 days worth of travel, and when it looks that good too, it's just like a no-brainer. I don't really have anything like that yet. I said I would still try and get like a rucksack or maybe a duffel bag that I like, but every time I see a vintage one or something, I feel like I'm too hesitant and then it sells. So yeah, this one I think you might be picking up, so I'll keep you guys in tune in terms of this bag, and if I do get it, then I'll be sure to review it on here, so make sure you tune in to watch that as well. Speaking on Seventh Store, which is a really cool British brand, and I'm really proud that it's a brand coming out of the UK, because I feel like a lot of the smaller brands that are really successful, they're always coming out of the US side. Well, we have a lot here, but I feel like they don't get enough light, and Seventh Store is, I feel like, in my opinion, one of the best brands in terms of storytelling, like really creating the style for their audience, and also making you see and realize different silhouettes and maybe see how you can integrate them into your wardrobe. So I'm gonna put up two photos on screen of, in my opinion, really solid summer fits that I think are really detailed. They've played with the layering. It's simple yet just very fascinating, very clean. So I feel like for summer inspo, check out these two fits, and just check out the Seventh page in general. They're always creating such good fits, in my opinion, and such good campaigns. So these two fits were some of the standout ones for me that I think are really cool. I'm a big fan of the para boots with the fur as well. I have tried those on, but like most things, I was a bit like 50-50. I do like normal para boots, I think slightly a bit more, but I'm yet to fully pull the trigger on those. I'll see those was like, yes, but is there something better out there? And when I had that feeling, I wasn't sure whether to cop. So yeah, last but not least, I'll end it on these, because these are normally sold out, but I've seen a few pairs popping up in my size, and that is the Visvm Crystal. I know, guys, Visvm is really like, well, not, I wouldn't say overpriced, it's really expensive. I'm not gonna lie, Visvm is really expensive. So I feel like even if I did get these, I would like keep it so hush on the low, because I would not want to really disclose how much they are. But I do think the Visvm Crystal sandals are just so good, and I've seen the quality of them, and I've seen people review and talk about like how they're made, how long they last. You can get them resold. I mean, even the underlayer, like the outsole, sorry, is a Visvm sole, so I'm sure you can get that redone a million times. The leather quality looks insane, and I could just see me styling and wearing those like for years and years. So when it's something like that you really think like, oh, I'm gonna wear for years and years, does it really like matter the price? I don't know. No, price always matters, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds too privileged, but yeah, Visvm Crystals been on my wish list. Might just pull the trigger. Who knows? Who knows, guys? We'll see. Make sure you tune in next week. I think I'll have picked up a few bits and bobs, and then we'll do a few pickups, as well as like a shopping vlog. I've been, like I said, if you watched last week's video, I've been working a lot lately. I've been working crazy, which is why I haven't actually done as many come shopping with me, days out with me, trips, and more vlog styles that I know some of you guys prefer. But that's because I'm kind of in the processes of moving, and I'll go further into this once everything's kind of solidified and signed the contract, big boy. Once I've done all that, then I'll get into it. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching the video. As always, I'll see you next Sunday. Take it easy. Thank you for supporting me. Have a good week.